The story behind the hymn, "Cries so sweet to trust in Jesus." Sitting in the sand on a seaside holiday, Louisa Stead and her husband watched as their 4-year-old daughter played in the sunshine. From out in the dark waves, they heard cries for help from a boy struggling to stay afloat. Her husband ran into the water to rescue him. But despite his efforts to bring the boy back to shore, both he and the child drowned. Shocked, grieving, and penniless, Louisa and her daughter struggled. In the years that followed, the tragedy of her husband's death weighed heavily on her, both as a mourning wife and as the unexpected head of household. She didn't have money for food, and their hungry days passed, slowly sustained by a quiet faith in God's goodness in spite of their dire circumstances. On a day that began like any other, Louisa heard a sound at the door. Upon opening it, she found a solitary parcel on her front doorstep. Not seeing anyone around, she looked inside and discovered a small gift of food and money, McKay 89. That same day, she penned the words, "Cries so sweet to trust in Jesus," just to take him at his word. Louisa's life gives a powerful testament of simple yet mighty faith in Jesus. Her story reminds us that, even in the scary and sad places, God is surely our salvation. We can trust and not be afraid. Isaiah 12:2. Let us take Jesus at his word and believe that he will care for us.
'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise, just to know thus saith the Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Oh, how sweet to trust in Jesus, just to trust his cleansing blood, just in simple faith to plunge me 'neath the healing cleansing flood. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. Yes, 'tis sweet to trust in Jesus, just from sin and self to cease, just from Jesus simply taking life and rest and joy and peace. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. I'm so glad I learned to trust thee, precious Jesus, Savior, friend. And I know that thou art with me, wilt be with me to the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more.